Alright, let's see here. Sorry for the delay. I'm having some technical difficulties with that darn Twitter app. Squats! Alright, let's do the intro again. A la squat style. Hold on here. Hey everybody. Welcome to the Daring Player Squad channel. My name's Rashi. It's Tuesday, and it's a special time here. Another time, another piece of Final Fantasy 16. Joyce is currently away. She'll be back later. But until then, let's dive into it. Okay, Nookie. Yeah, deja vu, huh? Deja vu! Anyway, hello, Levins. Thank you for dropping by as per usual. I am doing a quick recap here for those of you who are new or in the future. we have just basically got past the sequel, or the prequel, or the prologue of this story. Sid has perished as we have attempted to destroy one of the mother crystals successfully, might I add. Unfortunately, that provoked the wrath of Kapka the Titan dominant, and he destroyed our hideout. And now we are back here at our new hideout, attempting to recoup and recalibrate before we attempt another mother crystal murder. So I acquired Ramu, which is Sid's dominant, and a new icon ability. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can plan and test those out. Until then, we're gonna go explore our new home here, our new hideaway in this middle of this lovely little lake, in the wreckage of 1,000 airships from ancient airships, apparently.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
So we gotta go speak to Otto, who apparently has survived.
Sid, finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
I am now codenamed Sid, in honor of our bro, Sid Dolphus, who perished in the last part of the game.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Alright, we'll head to the mess then. I have a cup of cold iced coffee because it is hella hot.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Let's check out what else we got here. Nothing. Actually, up the steps, we've got a couple of things we should probably check out. I see they brought back the Telestone, a Retta Stone, I'm sorry. And our Smithy survived. Hello.
Back, are ya?
Ooh, we can give us a little bit of backstory about the last 5 years.
You've forgotten already?
Yes, I have forgotten.
Because I haven't.
It was a right pain. It's a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we're in. Not that it was anything new for those who put in the old hideaway together. Still, don't mean I intend on doing it again.
Things here ain't too bad.
No, I suppose I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, and the furnace is all right and all, thanks to Sid's bellows. The gods only know how I'd keep the coal hot enough out here on the mere without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins. I count myself lucky to work it. So it's a classic forge. It's because it doesn't rely on magic. Fair. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, just give us a shout. Let's see here.
What's that for you, dear?
So I can now craft flame tongue. Or 11 bolts. Oh, I need flame tongue first. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Why not? I'm not going to equip it just yet.
You a good
I knew the equipped item. No. Instead, I'm going to craft 11 bolt first.
No scratches, right?
And then equip it. Perfect. Sashes, chains, upgrades. Nothing much, unfortunately. Then we'll go ahead over to Karen's toe. Oh, Keats, he survived.
Back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you?
No, I'm fine.
Fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Perhaps you'd be interested in some new
Accoutrements?
Gear.
Yeah, he's trying so hard to be the best salesman he can. Anyway, I'll talk to Karen.
I don't need.
And what can I do for you?
Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time flies.
Yesterday.
I remember like it was yesterday. We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome. That's when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
Leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything happen like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us.
Well, you won't hear me complaining.
Thanks for a lot of fight, a good fight. Plenty of demand from your wares. The only drawback is the racket. If it's not Dory's, then auto barking orders. Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night. It's pain in the ear holes. The price I have to pay to be Sid Outlaw's partner in crime. I'd say it's a bargain.
Go on then.
Bastard swords. Nothing new here. Steel crown. Iron bracers. Ooh, new items here. Very expensive new items. Cobalt tassel. Increases limit break generation amount when taking damage. Increases limit break generation amount when dealing damage. Channeler's Whisper automatically charges magic spells. It maintains a charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charged magic is learned. Okay, that's aight. More music that I can't afford. And elixirs, which are now instant restoration from all health. That's not bad at all. But unfortunately, nothing I can really afford. So let's go ahead and just see what items we can sell. What we got here? Weapons, belts, van braces, accessories, and items. Let's see here. Used for crafting. Oop, treated for gil. Black blood.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Crafting. Okay, that's about it.
Come again.
Call my guy. I will.
The other way.
Maeve.
You look like you could do with a drink.
Hey, baby. I can buy a round of gil for the hall, but why would I do that?
How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stone, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
I kind of want to buy a drink for myself. Let's see. I'm going to do a quick little Google search here. Okay. It's a little flavor. You get a little bit of a cutscene. Until then, I'm just gonna order a drink for myself.
If you need topping up.
Give me a drink then. Glub.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
I was half expecting to see Jill behind me. She's like, "What are you doing?" Nothing. I'm just talking to the lady.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly.
To marinate yard, Chocobo, prepare a hen by draining blood and removing both head and feet. Offal, particularly the heart and liver, should be set aside for later use. Stir in a deep bowl of watered wine, preferably the red variety, honey, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and any other seasonal herbs so you so desire. Add to the bowl the dressed bird and let lay in a dark room for a single turn of the sun. Break the breastbone when you are ready, and ready your force meat thusly. Chop together the heart and the liver of the chocobo and mix it with the crumbs of a stale barm and pepio or kupo nut soaked in boiled cream. Beaten mace and as much thyme as will lie on a gill penny and fill the bird, but not so overly. Lard the breast with boar bacon, spit the bird, tying it at both ends, that the force meat does not spill into the coals. Roast until skin is golden brown, taking care to baste regularly with drippings.
Use the last of the chocobo in the stew.
The chocobo. I feel like I get over the fact that they call it chocobo. Classic hideaway. Yeah, let's do that. Now, big important question. Did the bard make it? Who's up here?
Shelves aren't closed. The sign outside should have told you. Yeah, the sign outside should have told you.
Ooh, do we have a new...
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing. If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Man, oh, there he is, the spooniest of bards. Oh, his name is Lucan Larkstrong. Larkstone.
Dance autumn winds atop the rotten pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blighted mere.
Alright, thanks for that, chum. What else are we missing? I think that's about it. We can go to my chum bar. Apparently there's a whole rear stack and a backyard and an atrium. Oh my god, what is this, like 4 broken airships tied together? That's what it feels like. Give me a hot second. Let me just check out my room, my cool ass room up here.
It's over to the tavern.
Fancy, fancy, I like it a lot. Clivet's Chambars. We got all the swords. Wall of Memories, the Oath. Created the day Clive and pledged his allegiance to Sid, this crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. And unfortunately, that's all the memories we have right now because we're boring. Lovely window looking outside. Some bookshelves. What's over here then? I'll open this door up. Nice little balcony, it seems, with our lovely treasure box back here. Goblin coin stuff, all sellable material. All right, we're going ahead here. Kick this thing open. Not much anywhere else. Back here, there's just a bunch of kind of like walkways and paths. It's not bad. What about you then?
Sid, Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I?
Jakeem, amateur twitcher.
Look, Sid.
What does that mean, amateur twitcher?
To meet you. I
Hello,
can
Mr.
keep him,
Squeaks.
can't
Yeah, I guess so, bud. Rats are actually pretty clean when they need to be. And they're also very, like, sociable animals, so... Okay, buddy.
Where did I put that sack?
That sack of loin.
And it all is a blessing in itself.
Ooh! Looks like they made a small little greenhouse slash orchard here. Which means there could be a Koopo. Could be a Moogle friend Koopo. My Moogle friend here?
It's not the ether. It's the water.
What are we missing out here? It's a lovely little cistern we got.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Neat. So I've got a little water purifier here. Nice. There's the trees, some lovely foodstuffs. What about this, Larry? Are you the quartermaster? Head botanist.
Lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain. No. The spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here.
What we got here? Experimental record, Bohemian head botanist. Mix equal parts first-rate vineyard humus and Golden's baled with deadland soil. Of the 6 cutting plants therein, 2 survive to flower only to wither and die within a sennight. Even amalgamated with the finest imperial loam, the blighted earth is still affecting a nutritional deficiency. It might be remedied with some further source of nourishment, saltpeter or potash, or the dung of a racing chocobo. This shall be the subject of my next round of experiments. So they're trying to revitalize the earth that has been affected by the blight. The foundations of Alsteum botany by mobile tendrils. After excising from the trunk, drying for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch, grind in a mortar and add to warm curl milt to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Caution recommended when harvesting, as the host may grow disquieted. Yeah, fair. Moon sickness. What does that mean? What could moon sickness mean? So adult. Alright, that's cool. Seems like they're doing fine, but definitely very hard, a long and hard path right now to even attempting to successfully, say, like, reseed the Deadlands without, or the Blighted Lands without, like, cutting to the source of it. Alright, we'll just go ahead and run up this sideways. This looks like, what? What does this look like? This looks like what? An engine room? So one side of this is an engine. This is the main body of the ship. It's concerning to see like all this without any type of actual machinery. It makes me feel like maybe these ships are like 90% organic and then like hardened shell was placed on it. Like a la Evangelion style.
Charlie says I can't go and play until I finish my sums.
Well then hurry up and finish them! We need 3 for curling geese.
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
That's too bad. I'm all about the foolery and the toms. Alright, nothing over here. The kids are upset because this boy can't do math because he dumb. Where am I at now? Atrium.
Good day to you, Sid.
Good day to you.
Can't catch a wink with all the clamour in the hall. The atrium's quiet this time of day.
Hello, you're watching while you're having your KFC. Yeah, boy. Eating that Confide Raga Chocobo, which I just found a recipe for.
The lawsman says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
She trying. Speaking of the lawsman, is our boy still doing the business? Is he still alive?
Occasion.
Where is he? Where's the old man?
If you think Jill won't mind.
Ooh. Will Jill mind? Jill will mind. I was just saying before I had a pint with the with Maeve at the bar, and I spooked ever so slightly when I saw someone behind me that looked a little bit like Jill, and I thought, oh my god, Jill, we're just talking, I swear. Just drinking, having a pint. It's all fine. Hasta the hopeless romantic.
Works longer or harder than our Otto.
Oh, she did.
Scour the whole of Storm and Ash, and you won't find a better man.
She's got a very thick Scandinavian accent. I do love Otto. He's a fine, burly man.
Slave markets. How'd you manage that?
I had some help, but it was mostly luck. The others weren't so lucky.
Alright, it's a nice little sleepy hall with a downstairs that I can't go in. How dare! I am Sid. I am allowed everywhere and anywhere, as is my right. Hello, friend.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed.
Alright, gotcha.
I'll let her know.
Alright, that's a quick little run around. My Koopo friend! Hello, friend. Nectar. You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my furless friend. No, no. Well, whatever. Probably a hunt board. Here's Otto, the strongest man in all of Hideaway.
Those reports yet?
Finished? I ain't started. Been busy enough with my own work.
You're putting my leg on ya?
Gaunt as an assistant. And he's like, oh god. I'm still so shitty at my work.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Stories.
Yes, I'll let the others know.
Where's Gav? Where's our bro Gav? right, where else have I checked? I haven't checked. I haven't checked in the bunks. No, I came in from the bunks. This should be fine. All right, I'll talk to Otto.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. And not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the repair.
Yeah, Gav, my boy.
He'll be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Speak with Vivian. She's a new character, right? I haven't spoken to her before.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Ooh, baby girl.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
I also happen to be very handsome.
Of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
God, I hope so.
Is that so hard to believe?
Teach me.
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clyde?
Show me those 9 tails.
The real
I'm ready.
question is, how did we get here?
I heard a hungry man killed an ostrich.
Long though Samrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
So this is apocalypse times. This is pre-Mad Max. Everyone's fighting for resources.
Born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me, and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves.
Hey, he's still here.
It was adequate.
Adequate? What's in the book?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Yeah. Let me just talk to Vivian again real quick.
Another of my lectures.
Yeah, the Crystalline Dominion. I haven't heard about this one.
Land.
At the crossroads of Velastea, where only one has to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystals yield more shards than any other, and its land even now remains untouched by the blight. It's a blessed country indeed.
It was.
Until Sambrek elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon twin sides heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I loved so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew the Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Orflam and the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception seemed too audacious a move even for him. And then, yeah, how did you come to the Hideaway? When I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canver, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils, nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. And we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? So basically she was so good at her job, the other professors were just like, we need to get rid of her. Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would have likely proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved but granted a new lesson in life, as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
Reputable fellowship.
Than anything in the academic world, I assure you. What about you, baby? How you doing? One would think my role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours a guiding light of knowledge, and of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. In my pants, hey! Sorry. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them, and of course to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor, only to discard her expert advice. And I can see the state of the realm.
What is it that you wish to learn?
By speaking to Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current ongoings of Velastea. Revisit any of the Ninetales' past lessons, or take a deeper look into the relationships that those individuals in Clive's orbit. The Grand Cast. Oh god, there's a whole ass fucking like relationship tree. Here you can view the detailed visualizations of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario, using the bumpers to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. I see they were just like, we don't want to be Kingdom Hearts. We want to actually give you a straight connection. We even have a connection straight to our Chocobo. Oh, come on. That's great. I love it. The Archduke. The Archduke Grand Duchy. Late Archduke. Let's see here. Elwin's reign ended when he was beheaded by servants of the Holy Empire of Sambrek. So that's been verified. Not only to inspire for his inspiring leadership and skill with the blade, but his disapproval of mistreatment of bearers. His legacy lives on in all those who oppose imperial rule in what remains of Rosaria. And then there's the dominant Phoenix Joshua. FF16 Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Yeah, I was just saying, like, this feels a lot like pre-Mad Max kind of situation, where everything is dying and resources are tight, so everyone's just fighting each other to get as much resources as possible before the blight captures them and like starves them out. Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events. All right, so you can kind of like see what's happening here. Okay, Rosalith to the Ducal. Conduct the rite to the Phoenix Gate, then we fucked up and died. Oh! The Iron Kingdom. So, Iron Kingdom sent reinforcements to Drake's Breath. Night of the Flames. Oh, it's really cool. That's actually really neat. I really enjoy that. Like, you actually kind of like, you can actually like have a chart that says, this is what happened. And these are the people that you need to see. So don't worry about it. Anyway, I miss Daddy Elwin. Yeah, don't worry. He will be with us forever. And he's literally in my genes. So it's just like, you just kind of look at me with shorter hair and there you go.
I learned something new. You'll be the first to know.
All right, Kupo. Oh, damn it. All right. That board is probably kind of like the, figure out what that board's all about later. Let's see here. Oh, did I mess up? Where's our boy Tomes? Oh, he's on the very far end near the shelves. Okay, yeah, this way's actually faster. And the step across the way. Lovely lake view. I mentioned before that it's like really kind of weird that the airships don't have actual mechanisms inside of it. They're just kind of like shells, and like it makes me feel like maybe like these airships are like partly organic, and then so when they die they just leave these husks, but I could be wrong. Or maybe they're just like 100% like there's 100% magic powered, so all the mechanics are literally just like magic, because you can kind of see these weird little circle things in the floor, and that kind of reminds me of those little like orby things. Anyway, what about you, Lillins?
Oh, Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
That's cute. When I say it's an airship called the Invincible, that reminds me of Chrono Cross.
Built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Because there's a ship in Chrono Cross called the Invincible. Alternatively, if there's something called the Zalbatham, I'll flip my shit. Hey, my dude.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Like, Moogles? Like, there's no such thing as Moogles.
Didn't seem well.
Or horses. What are horses? The crazy talk. Children are crazy.
Laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others.
And I, for one, can't wait to ground pound them.
They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate.
Recuperate?
Live.
Good day.
Good day.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Yes, sir. Let me go update all my knowledge with him.
Is yours.
Oh, actually, no. Tet and Crow.
I still remember.
I still remember the day I met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's cradle the next. The twins love their parents. The twins' love of their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I fear the void they left in the children's life could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away in the shelves to bury their sorrows in the leaves of these tomes.
Thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal, and that happiness lost may be found again. Yeah, the 5 years.
It's been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited the wrath upon us that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us of not only our home and loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercely to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have found again, had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness.
Not let us hear.
To Benamir and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan, untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here it may burn for 1,000 more.
Look around you.
While it is a far cry from the Imperial Library of Oriflamme, in 5 short years we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might have hoped to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them, and they may fill the minds of all those who hunger for knowledge. There is much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can. One day a chronicle of your own adventures may even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor. A public library beneficial for everybody? Oh my god, crazy, right? Our pocketries.
What subject shall we consider today?
Vivian Ninetails. Ooh, hey, baby. What am I learn here? A scholar and a strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insights to Clive, and that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she is so fond of, was gifted to her by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length at almost any subject. I bet you can.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Bro's downstairs. Pop this door open, head back to my room, where I assume Jill and I both inhabit.
Not back a blink, and already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive.
Forgot this pretty redhead.
Skull.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
Oh god, they have to cut it off?
Before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otto stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Talia's rocking that long hair. She know what I like.
Worthy of a letter.
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just arrived.
Jill's waiting in the room for me. Hell yeah.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Here. The reading table. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive can be delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning from the hideaway. Let's see here. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon. I'll see you are done. I'll see you or you're done to wear upon my return. Bro's got that nasty cut on his eye. I think it makes him look a little rustic.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
We're gonna kick that mother crystal right in the frickin' Kupo nuts. God, I'm not looking forward to making that scar makeup.
All that we have here.
Maybe I'll just like forget about it and just put the branded mark instead.
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well.
It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give.
Oh, she gets another little...
exchange for momentary comfort. We must
another little braid on the back.
Time of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
That thing.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Hey, fancy metal cups.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Big question. Have you done it yet? It's been 5 years. Come on, bros. Confess thy love. Hey, Joshua. He's got a fancy sword, a jaguar, some new gigs. Ooh, he's got a little gray in the hair. That's kind of weird. Maybe he's just dirty.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
It'd be really nice if you kind of filled me in on what you were doing. Like, is our efforts in vain? I don't know what the end goal is. Baby boy, yeah, growing all up. He's like, what, 20-something now, at least?
My apologies. I didn't mean to...
Mid-20s, yeah. Oh.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Yes, discussing strategy.
From the inn. She's gone missing.
No.
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Gathering storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak.
Indeed. Let's go speak to Otto. Otto would be this way to the left. This new place is kind of messing me up. All right, this way. All right, cut the promenade here. The dock, I guess. Ooh, hello.
Clive. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. We're cool. Everything's cool. All right, Otto.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest.
Of course they did.
Blood was spilled. Bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
Sounds like abduction.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
We go find the curse breakers, and there are new quests nearby.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
And a bit of an update from Vivian.
And how may I assist you today? Allow me to educate you.
Oh, baby, please.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Yes, Dami, mommy.
Very good.
It definitely, like, I'm clad in leather. She's talking to me in these words. I just, you know, it just makes sense. All right, so with that out of the way, there is a quick side quest here that I can pick up. Cock and balls. Get it? He's funny. How far down to the pier? Pier, all right. Bing bong. A little bit scuffy. Been like 5 years. Still wearing my dad's summer suit, essentially. Here we go.
Finish with that, Logs.
Welcome back, Sid.
Who are you then? A bolus.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Ooh. Talking ball.
The holes in my hull.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. That slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tet does our lemon tart.
Damn, everybody knows about Tets and lemon tarts.
Pitch. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in it.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland.
Well, I'm glad someone round here...
So we need to get some pitch.
You need pitch trees. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to them. And it just so happens, I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
So I gotta go kill a couple of monsters that coat themselves in pitch. All right, cool. Anything else I gotta worry about? Let's open that world map up, shall we? Okay. There's our hideaway. There's Martha's Rest and a side quest here called 3 Reeds. Let's go ahead and pick up this side quest first along the way. I'm sure Martha is fine. No need to cause a fuss. Surely nothing wrong going to be happening. Decent way. I just jump down. Will I die? No fall damage. I'm better than everyone. Hey. Here we go. Can test out some of these new combinations.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Easy peasy. Just getting used to the combinations game. Picture wax, that's what we're looking for.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Yeah, what a good boy. Alright, we can do a quick little runny-roo to kill some craze along the way. That's alright. Easy peasy. We're just gonna take the long route again, just to kind of like get my my combat up. Ooh, it's a very foggy day today. Interesting. Kind of dreary, kind of lame. The hell are you doing over there? Stop fighting my waifu. Get out of here. Alright, easy peasy. Back to the main road. Everything seems to be fine. Oh, this little side road. Is there any big monsters like Minotaurs kicking around? For 5 years, I expect them to come back. Hornets. Extra gilly. Seems to be it. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a circle. Here? Nah, just some Cray Claws. Alright. Or Cray Claws. Whatever, dudes. Whatever. Just chump change. I can go ahead and like start grinding as soon as I start getting a couple of items I'm looking for. USA, USA. Yes, it is July 4th, isn't it today? It is the independence of the days with you. I agree. Happy Independence Days to you, my friend. We celebrated our Independence Day, formerly known as Dominion Day, on the 1st of July. Joyce is back. But yes, hello, White Earp. I remember you from last stream with James playing Empire. I am more of a Shogun 2 fan.
Come on. We need to find the others.
Ooh, spooky. Joyce, you just arrived. You've just arrived at a good time.
Oh, are we back on the plot?
Yeah. I've arrived at Martha's Rest. Martha has been abducted or have just been suddenly disappeared. And so I'm now investigating the area.
Okay. So time skip.
5 years. We did a quick little run around the hideaway. We brought some new people on board to help out. A lovely lady called what's her name? The Ninetails. All I remember her is the Ninetails. Vivian the Ninetails. She's a scholar who her fellow professors were so envious of her that they attempted to kill her. And so she decided to run off with us. Anyway, yes.
Alright, sounds... Sorry.
Joyce is just causing a mess. Don't worry about that. There's a lot of dead people around here. Oh, right, because the fucking Imperials came and decided to rough up the place, right?
You are new cat. I am new cat.
In the meantime, let's go shopping.
Howdo.
Howdo. I've got a goldwood sash I don't need, battle chains, stone-skinned cuffs, meteorite, 20,000 for the founder's footsteps of Orchestrion. I'm not going to buy any of those until I absolutely need to. Oh yeah, nothing new here.
All right.
It is warm, I know. Let me know if the fan kind of like bothers you guys from the audio. I don't think it should, but.
Let's get you to Physica, shall we?
Physica.
I'm sorry.
You want me to wait for you or are you good?
Something.
we're gonna wait here. How's everybody doing? Their water bottle. If you could go get me some more water too, that'd be great. I love you. Yes. No, I was just reading up on like Canada Day and stuff.
I literally just brought it in and put it down, and I'm an idiot.
Yeah. The funny story is though, Dominion Day didn't change until like the 1970s or something, 1960s. Ironically, by the father of our current Prime Minister, Trudeau Sr., and he made Dominion Day into Canada Day because we were like, we don't really feel like we want to be completely under like the old empire, so we're just gonna make our own day because we have our own constitution. So, bada bing, bada boom, Canada Day happens. Yeah, I think it was like 156th anniversary. It's hard to keep track. Ooh. How's everybody else doing? Ash is having her chimkin.
Okay.
Joyce is here. Yeah. You happy that I cooled your rose water? Joyce has a bad habit of not putting away food when she's done with it, or like just putting food away, period. So 90% of the time it's just me putting like pieces of food that she has neglected to finish into like containers. Or like she'll like have this like nice beautiful cool like, yeah, it's like a rose lemonade, and then she's just like, oh, I'm gonna drink this later, and then neglects to put it in the fridge so it's cold.
Thank you, I love you.
Yeah, so that's my job. Just pick up after Joyce.
Thank you, I love you.
All right, you want to grab a seat? I'm gonna grab some water really quick.
Hello, my name is Arash of the Daring Player Squad. I am now taking over this stream. I am assuming control.
Get out of here. Scat. Splash, splash, splash. It's his. All right, I'm here. All right, Joyce, you can do 10 squats for me. You can do 10 squats. You can do 10 squats for me since you decided to pilot this thing. Yeah. The man's side of the relationship is just to put liquid in the to cool liquid in the fridge.
4, 5.
This is what you did to her. You did this, 11s. You did this.
7, 8, 9, 10. They're not real squats.
They're good enough squats.
They're good enough squats.
Filters. There we go. Let me just do the correction here. There we go. It's always hard to like really like make sure that everything is kind of like working properly. Mostly because like when I start streaming, it's like golden hour, and then it like dips into the darkness, and the lighting system is like, I don't know what to do, man.
It can only do so much.
Yeah. Do you want to put this somewhere where I'm not gonna knock it around by accident?
Cock and ball.
Yeah, cock and ball. She's looking for pitch. Yeah. Get the cocky balls and the gunner whales. Anyway.
Oh, that's fine.
Other nautical terms.
Sid?
Hey, good looking.
Their scars are healing well.
Yeah, he's cut the scar off too. They have to cut it out.
Also thought you might,
because they don't have no way to like burn it off, right? Otherwise,
right.
So it has to be cut off. Taria was just like, yeah, I took a scalpel to it.
Ended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
Sorrowwise Bay.
The Abbey.
Could they come up with a cheerier name?
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
Oh, great.
But it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Sounds like genocide. Dark clouds gather.
So afterwards, Clive has taken on Sid as a title.
Yes, it is now a title. Kind of like Sir. No, not Sir. It's like kind of like to keep the myth alive, right? To keep the legend alive.
Cole is...
Hey, Cole's in.
That was no
I just dropped in to see what's up.
A message.
Lots of fires to accidentally start.
Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Do I want to double back to get that cock in there? Stick a cock in it. Maybe. Let's see here. How far am I away from where I need to be? Not too far. Let's go ahead and try. I mean, like.
Thanks for heeding the call.
Why not? I'll go back quickly and drop this quest off really quick. Nice cock. Alright. Oh, damn it! Like it takes me all the way here, and I have to go all the way back down. It's just like, come on, man. Nice, it's a nice view. I got a new sword, by the way. Look at that. It's a fancy sword. It's fancy.
Oh, fancy.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
Yeah, he's the ferryman.
Did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Yeah, so the water here, the brackish water here, just destroys the ship's hull, and so he needed wax.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
So apparently...
So your boat has a name?
The Argo.
Oh. Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came.
So the you know the airship that we're currently based in, you know what it's called? The Invincible. Joyce and I were just like, oh, that's funny. Badge of Might, increase attack by 12. Ooh, that might be nice. Yeah, so a little bit change up here as well in terms of my gear. I've removed here it is. I've removed the toggle on.
Oh, you've torgled off.
Yes, because I now like the best way to optimize fighting essentially is just every time I finish a combo is then to select Torgal, and Torgal will automatically do a finisher that's really, really good. So I've kept Ignition, I've kept Gouge, and Wicked Wheel by 10%, but I think I'm going to replace Wicked Wheel with an overall Badge of Might. I don't know if attack damage itself adds on top of like all damage, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should just keep it with the percentage. I always like to keep flat percentage because it's just better. That being said, let's go ahead and travel back to Martha's Rest.
Torgle on, Torgle off.
Torgle on, Torgle off. Let's say here.
Fucking Imperials.
I agree with that.
Fucking imps.
Imperials.
Imps. That's what we used to call them in Final Fantasy 15 then. What spells that casts little fireballs that orbit you? Frack, what's it called? It is called... Will of the Wicks, I think it's called. Will of the Wicks, maybe? It's kind of hard to tell. I don't use it. I don't use it mostly because even though I like to fight inside like the box, getting rid of, I'd rather output damage directly than passively. You know what I mean? We'll go here, mate. You all right then?
If those Orsons touch an air.
Horsons.
I'll kill them all myself.
Oh, I bet you will, sir. Look at you, all chivalrous and shit. Go ahead and just check around. Get over here. Come on, what was it? Let's go up. Fire! Fire! If I knock him up like this, Torgal, yeah. Stay down.
Ooh.
Oh, you're so forceful.
Oh, that was guttural.
Yeah, Jill's just like, he's gotten really out of his shell over the past 5 years with a little help. Looks familiar. Wouldn't it work well if you just stayed close, add more damage while sword fighting? Yeah, but if I tend to try to combo on top of staggering. So I'll stagger and then combo into the stagger to do more damage. And then usually that will my abilities will reset. So it's kind of like a flow. Oh, this is the barmaid. Martha. Oh, it's Martha herself. Oh my god.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you.
They're gonna call the bears.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields.
Black Shields.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds.
What?
Poor souls turned on the Imperials.
Okay, like
long enough.
As in like a last-ditch attempt, or we're talking about stone zombies? Because I don't want to know about that.
They may still be alive.
Finisher's so edgy. He goes back to being a fluff boy.
Get back to the inn. Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Broodiness. Brood. Grimace brood.
Black Shields.
Black Shields.
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Oh, now it's personal.
It's a step too far. Even for the Empire.
I mean, considering his mother, I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah, it would
bastardize the shield.
To bastardize, yeah, for whatever purpose she is. Yeah.
Like everything that I've seen and heard about her.
Sounds like she's just like, it's all about me and me doing me things and how important I am.
I lost my Joshua, so fuck everyone.
Yeah. I lost being important because Joshua, so everyone else. Also, I'm gonna make it everyone else's problem.
To be fair, she would have fucked everyone for Joshua anyways.
Yeah. She's the what's that Lannister? She's the Cersei Lannister of this game, yeah. Skewer. Toggle. Yeah, my boy. Oh, there's another crab over here. Crave. Oh, and a level up. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Is this the same guy? Hey, bud, do you mind moving your shit? Can you, sir, can you move your garbage? Oh, okay, whatever, dude. I can't even talk to him about it either.
I think you have to go around to talk to him.
Maybe. I'll go around. I'm just. Oh, you think this is bad? Just wait. Yeah. I'm vicariously living through the rest of the DPS crew for 16. Yeah. I am trying my best to do as much 16 time as possible, just because I am behind, and I know Joyce is on my case about it all the damn time.
I stayed up till like 3 a.m. playing my own file because I could not wait.
I'm sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I need to switch up my gameplay controller because it's really hard to do that. I don't know if I press circle and then maybe it will. Let me just you know what a good test of that is fighting this Adamantoise, because it can take more hits, so I can see how well my combo is gonna do.
James tries to play, but then falls asleep dead from work. Yeah, I feel that. mean, to be fair, I only managed to play till 3 a.m. because it was a long weekend. And I have that office job privilege.
Decent damage. Oh, Jill!
Is Nicole a light sleeper so that, like, when you come back into bed, you wake her up? Is that what happens?
Oh, I cancel it. That's so weird.
What?
I'm canceling my abilities for some reason. Or maybe because I'm hitting the shell. I don't know.
I think you might be hitting the shell.
Yeah.
I know that like if either of us doesn't go to bed, then like the other doesn't sleep well. It's not so much that we'll fall asleep and then wake up, it's just that we'll toss and turn until the other comes back. I'm like, I feel bad, but then also here I am still playing games till like 3 a.m. so.
The cats too. The cats will also be like, I don't wanna sleep in bed unless everybody's in that bed.
Yeah, like that day that night I was like, I didn't realize how long I had been up for, and then the cats crawled out of bed and came in and was like, you need to sleep. Something is wrong with this arrangement. I'm like, oh, okay.
There we go, that's the damage. Now toggle!
Nice try.
There we go. Yeah, damage is pretty decent. I think there will be a time where I can actually like spec all my abilities no matter what icon I'm harnessing, so that'll be really interesting to see later.
I was on my way to the Abbey minding my own business when a gang of screaming loons came charging out the garrison and chucked my stuff all over the place. Get it all picked up, no one's crossing the bridge. If you're going the same way I was, you'd be better off going back by Martha's than
Just
round
hop over it, maybe? Just hop over it?
I mean, I started that way already, and also it's not.
I just wanted to know what his deal was. Now I just can't. I can imagine a bunch of Imperial guards running out, just running away, just like spilling it over, like kicking it all over the place, just like ooga booga, and just running off.
Oh, puppy Torgal! Yes.
Puppy Torgs, yeah.
Puppy Torgs. I love how much everyone is just like
rallied around Torgal.
Rallied around Torgal.
You rallied around good boys. That's what how it should be.
And like the trailer made Clive seem like some dark, brooding, edgy alpha male, I guess. And then you play the game and he's just a giant boy.
Can I not thank these boys? Are we friends? Okay, cool. These guys are nice chocobos.
Why would you do that?
But apparently blue chocobos give you really good XP, so. Yeah, bluebird chocobo. Sorry. Campfire Raga chocobo. Do you like your chocobo?
I am the thunder!
Do you like your chocobos regular or extra crispy? Ooh, spooters. Spooky, scary spooters.
All yours, Torgal.
Pomfiraga chocobos.
With an order of extra pom-poms.
I know, right? I love how Clive is genuinely so sweet. Jill is just like, I want a good, wholesome man to do unfeminist things to me.
It's a long road, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Me too, Jill. Me too.
Oh, that's a lot of spiders. Hashtag was a lot of spiders. Fire!
He holds her hand as like, when going to Phoenix Gate, he, like, chivalry is not dead. Like, he's such a gentleman. Calls her lady. My lady.
Which would be cringe in any other situation. It would be legitimately cringe, but because
Not
it's actually
the lady, but my lady. He enunciates it like a gentleman.
because he is a gentleman and she is a lady. That's the point.
Lady, my lord.
My lord. Fire! I'm literally obliterating these things in one
I'm
ignition.
so into these two. Okay.
I wanted to change out.
Right, the body language, the acting, the it's so good.
Are we too late?
With a lot of dead bodies. Oh boy.
Someone inside.
All right, how bad is it gonna be?
Oof.
That's pretty bad.
I mean, I hate to say it, but the guy was gonna die anyways. He may as well. Oh no. Oh, that's just an execution right there.
No.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Oh, I'm about to spank you. I'm gonna spank you back to your mama.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
Yeah, we ain't easy.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
I'm about to serious offense all over that face of yours, bitch. Let's go.
For their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Law? You betray the law.
We may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Like, they are...
Fanaticals, yeah.
Have you no honor?
That's the same words.
This won't take long.
That you swear upon to become a shield of Rosaria.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm taking this personally.
Fire! Sycamore! Kill! Did you hear that?
Yes!
Toggle! Kill!
I cannot wait for the generation of dogs named Torgal. Like, I'm legitimately so excited to meet Torgals in the real world.
Didn't even touch me, bro.
Alright, good to see you, Colston!
Alright, Colson, bye. Didn't even touch me, bros.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
She's a fancy extra braid now.
Two?
Jill? Yeah, she has a braid that comes down.
She's always had one braid back there.
Did she? Oh, okay, I thought it was just the what's it called? The one, Go check outside and make sure that's on our lady. Sorry, we are taking care of a cat outside, and there's one particular cat we are invested in, and we want to make sure she's doing okay. Let's see here. Gouge cooldown by 3 seconds. That's fine. My combination's working pretty well. I don't think I need enough cooldowns. If someone names their kid Torgal, yeah, it might be a little bit iffy.
He may still be alive.
Oh, right, the abbot. Where's the abbot, bros? Okay, if I go back in here. One big double sure everyone's okay. Nope, everyone is dead. Okay, good. She had the same idea as we did. Right.
Okay.
Found her.
The abbot.
Of course, I'd kill everyone. The abbot's gone too.
No.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
So,
Clive, he's breathing.
One of them's alive.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
No, he's gone. Yeah, he didn't have much left in him.
He's gone.
So, Annabelle is calling for a culling of all the bearers.
Yeah, and then
which
she's...
is impossible because people will continue to be born.
Yeah,
bearers.
no, a culling isn't a complete extermination. It is a reduction in population, right?
Yeah, but the cullings will continue as long as someone is born a bearer.
No, yeah, obviously. It's like as long as cows exist, right? The issue is not like complete genocide. The idea is to keep it at a level that they can contain.
Fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump.
Yeah, I don't know what's her deal. Is it
if the abbot was still with us,
pettiness? Is it ego? Is it a mix of both?
I'll get someone to...
Maybe she just wants to impress all her Imperial friends. Like, I don't fucking know.
Of course.
She's even more
She's just insane. Okay, fair.
We'll remain here and see.
And she just blames bears or something, and yeah, she puts all that crap on them. She's drinking the haterade, yeah. She's like, you may be cool because you killed a couple of bears. I ordered my elite guard to kill all the bears, so I'm better than you. And then, of course, that would just kind of make sense. Sorrow-wise. Is there side quests that don't appear on the map that I have to explore out? Just curious. Where am I going here? Straight north and then take a right. Kind of wish there was a mini map. It'd have a lot more.
I think it's their way to make you feel like you're in an open world, despite being very restricted.
Ooh, you're new.
Side quests usually.
Oh my goodness, that's a cutscene.
What the fuck?
What? Bounty? Alright, bro. Oh, it's a hunt. Yeah, it's a hunt. It's like, oh, Final Fantasy XIV again. Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clyde may encounter larger, faster, and more ferocious, encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating a notorious mark can earn him not only renown, but rare materials that can be used for crafting gear or upgrading existing items. Alright, boyo. I need a challenge.
So that's Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has.
It's a floating eyeball. Oh god.
Bark! Oh my god, I love that. Subtitle: Bark! Doom! Oh no.
Oh goodness.
Oh, no.
I'm out. You are a chonky boy, friend. Get over here, you one-eyed freak. Oh, I missed it.
Blind justice on the one-eyed.
Whoops, doodles. Fire! Oh god, of course you would. Nope. Stay out of my... I can't pull myself to a fuck.
Too slow.
Get over here, you one-eyed freak. Yeah. I'm gonna wait till the doom wears off first. Didn't even use limit break because I totally forgot that I have that. I could have ended that fight a lot sooner. The giant one has a mount. Meteorite and some ash. Great, thanks, I guess.
He didn't see that coming.
He never saw us coming.
Better already.
With a giant eyeball like that, I'm surprised.
Never saw us coming.
No peripheral vision. None at all.
Yeah, zero depth perception. Let's see here. Oop, looks like this is a little bit of a fight arena, but we'll see.
That must be the bridge.
The bridge. Pick up some gillies. Is there a crocodile in here? Scatter the remains. Pay F in the chat for respects. Pay respects, chat. Come on.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
I'm assuming this is a drawbridge that I can't access quite yet. Yeah. Looks like it'll lead into another place called Riddick's Jump. Oh, that's a fun little aside. The hunts definitely change things up a bit. So you're not always just like, oh, here comes some crabs, here comes whatever. Then suddenly one-eyed fucking flying monster of doom, like, yeah, straighten up the left. I might consider changing up my my control scheme, because I definitely want to be a little bit more utilitarian with my abilities. I'm talking more fireballs, more slashy boom booms, the whole shebang.
Thank you, Founder.
Let's get ourselves back up here. Torgal, Jill. Good, everyone's on board. I always feel a little bit sad starting this elevator without everybody here.
I'm glad Martha's safe. Both for her sake and the town's. This place wouldn't be the same without.
I think everyone's just recovering from...
And they called him
the trauma.
Imperial's just waltzing in.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministration.
Let's go ahead and talk to Martha, see how she's doing. She looks better. No worse for wear.
No one survived then.
Chip.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping...
Yeah, she's essentially repurposed them as genocidal inquisitionary force.
A ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
Big men or big swords?
Think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Curse breakers?
They're like expeditionary scouts for the hideout. Black blood. All right.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
If you don't mind, Sid. I'd like to stay here. Martha's a stout soul, all right.
Let's see if we can pick up some additional information while we're in the area. There should be a couple side quests. I think White Winged Wonder. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't think we're allowed up in these rooms anyway. Fine. thought it was a ladder. Not a ladder, just a shelf. Go ahead and pick up this 2 side quests, shall we?
Best off staying where we are.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there! You handy with that sword of yours?
Which one?
Bloody marvel with the thing.
That's what they tell me.
Did you use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
You bet I'd help for chocobos.
Hell yeah, I will.
Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock. Bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
Oh, come on. Your chocobo took a hit to the face for you.
They saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score.
Think how petty you have to be to like
don't just stand
hold a grudge against a chocobo.
Go and help them.
All right, all right.
All right.
All right. All right, all right, all right.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw them cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is.
I forget which.
Save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
I swear to God, if Whiteheart turns out to be, Ambrosia, I will die.
Know her when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
The white chocobo kind of stands out.
And give those no good bastards a hiding.
The all right compilation. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Priority 1. Okay, okay. Let's go help these chocobos out. I said just down by the bridge, right?
What was the hardest part of recording all of this game?
The one
all
off.
rights.
Yeah. The one-offs.
Yeah.
Let me just switch back to Torgal here. Sometimes I'll accidentally like spam like a tonic by accident because I'm trying to hit Torgal. Like Torgal ravage them. No, not tonic. Let me just go through here. I don't like fighting. I don't like killing like these Kelby. Honestly, it just feels like unnecessary. They're not called Kelby, but that like, kind of remind me of. Because like all they give you is like bloody hide, and you're like that comes with a dime and doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Like, do I really need to? No. Ooh. Better. Just saying everything really gruff and sexy like.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
I swear to God, Clive.
Yeah, she is a one-of-a-kind bird.
If this is your bird...
Ooh, a pinion. It's cute. Lovely, like a legendary key item. Just take care of these.
Like, who else in the Rosaria, province of Rosaria, is going to have such a noble white bird that will go around and like fuck people up? Yeah. That was in her character sheet.
Yeah, that she likes to fuck up baddies.
She's very protective,
Yeah.
and like anyone who looks at you funny, she will pluck your eyes out.
Mm-hmm. The very loyal bird. Ooh, is that a Minotaur? Maybe. Do I have time? Let's go. Let's go. If it's all on the way, I'll stop by.
What was it?
There's a boar here that I can fight.
I'm going down without a fight.
A big horn.
Big horn.
With a big horn on his hip. Big horn on his heel. Start off with this. Oh, what the fuck? Did I cancel by accident? I did.
Give me thunder!
Give me thunder! go. Right in the butt. Usually they're covering boxes and stuff, but sometimes that's not the case. Alright. Bighorn went down pretty damn easy. Continue on the mission. There they are. Fighting some footpads. Caw.
If her eye is scarred on the other side.
You cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Come and take it, bitch.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, bitch, and I'm all out of bubblegums.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
I'd like to see you try.
But don't say I didn't warn you.
Over the mage first. Blue.
To me, Flames!
Oh, I forgot. I keep canceling it by accident.
Why?
I press X instead of circle to confirm. No, circle. Oh, Harry around. Hello, friend. Oh, you're a big boy, aren't you? Ooh.
Slow.
Get your pretty face to my axe.
Give me thunder!
Nice try.
The 22,000 damage. They're cheering you on. Yeah. The Chocobo's like, get him! Cut him up! Fuck their eye out! Torgo's like, oh yeah. That's an injured eye.
You're safe now. Right heart, I presume.
That's what they got me. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, Ambrosia. Hey, Torgal.
You know her, boy?
Yeah. And then he's gonna notice the eye.
That's Scar.
Yeah, you know it.
Couldn't be.
Yeah, it is. That's Ambrosia. She took an eye. She sacrificed an eye for you.
Ambrosia.
Yeah, that's me. He's so cute.
It is you. You survived.
Torgo's like, yeah. Wait, I have to share pets? Damn it.
And you found yourself a flock.
You bet you did.
Oi!
You're proud and noble animal.
18 years.
Yeah. I don't even know what the average age of a chocobo is, man.
Oh,
I sacrificed my own life for Rosaria.
I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that,
Long story later.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
Oh, don't make me blush.
Bird
Oh,
like
wiggle!
Usually son. You born a lord or something?
Well...
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are.
It's complicated.
You've done right by me.
Quack. Love you.
What is this, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
I want to kick some more ass. I'm here to eat guy shell greens, kick ass, and I'm all out of guy shell greens.
That it? You want to come with me?
Yeah, flap of agreement.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
What is it? What could it be? She gets her own little saddle. Cute. And a little eye patch. Oh, I get a little eye patch. Now she looks like so badass. The hell with peripheral vision. Depth perception, don't need it.
Handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed.
Big boss eye patch, yeah.
How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Quit. Yeah.
I love that wiggle.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
I mean, I've been coming back and forth here for the last 5 years, so...
When those chocobos...
Oh, that's this dude.
Oh, didn't you... No, that can't be right.
Oh, you're that jerk who's just like, tell your master, you know.
Double.
Yeah.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement.
I like how they don't see the scar.
I mean, like, it's a feudal warring area. You got plenty of fucking face scars, whatever, dude, right?
Good luck to the both of you.
I don't know how I feel about that guy. That guy was like super racist the last time or super classist when I saw him last. Wait, oh, they all get little
Oh my god, the wiggles!
Wait, does Torgal ride one of them? Because there's 3 of them. Does Torgal get a mount?
One for me,
Ambrosia
one for Jill, one for...
Oh, I get a nice little like a little saddle and blinder in my chambers. There's a little like curiosity. What's it called? Kind of like
Curiosities.
Yeah. Chocobo unlocked. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
After 18 long years, Clive has been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 to summon Ambrosia and circle to mount the Chocobo. Yeah, bum bum. When you ride along, dun 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 dun.
Spin around. See if Jill's on another chocobo. Yes, she is. Torgal. Torgal doesn't get a.
I don't need a mount. Big boss. If there's a guest character. Dun 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 dun.
You've got footprints, chocobo footprints in the mud.
Split. Yeah. With that all done and away with, we can start heading to the next mission objective, I think. We have to head back to the hideaway. Before I do... Oh, I can attack too. Chocobo kick!
Oh my god, can you take her out? Can you take her out into a fight?
Dun, 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 dun. Somewhere with like ground units, preferably. I wonder if you know how they ride with chocobos. Can you feel Fast and Furious. Chocobo. Quick. Wonder if you know. Fast and Furious. Quick. Oh, there's a bunch of birds. There's a bunch of like bugs, not much anything else, unfortunately. I wonder if you know how they live in chocobos. There we go. Fast and Furious. Quick. Get. All right. Beat you all with this chocobo. You have been choboed.
All yours, Torgo. Now, Torgo.
Ooh, frozen solid.
Torgo, kill.
Torgo, kill.
All yours, Torgo.
Yeah. Did it. Alright. That was fun. Let us go ahead and go back to the hideaway. Hideaway.
Hideaway.
The Hideaway Kojima.
The Kojima Hideaway.
Where's Gav?
Yeah, Gav also has a fancy eye patch or a fancy lost eye thing situation going on.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
His name is Lucan Larkstongue, no longer a spoony bard.
Unless it's a different one.
No, it's the same guy.
Same guy?
Yeah, I think he actually gives you his name. New songs? No, that's too sad. Classic hideaway music. Also, this is a chocobo recipe right here. That was pretty cool.
To eat a chocobo.
Mm-hmm. Or how to prepare a chocobo. This is Maeve.
Welcome back, Sid.
You can buy rounds for the hall, which I'm not gonna do because I'm not made of money.
Ready, are you?
I ain't made of gil.
Do you have enough to do a buy around at some point?
Yeah, I think it gives you an achievement if you buy enough.
Where's my report?
Don't. I'm not good with emotion.
Pal Gav. If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Cannot tell me that Gav is like super into Clive.
Yeah. Ooh, damn, that's a huge fucking crystal. Damn.
The Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head.
The Dominion.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
This is the center point between the
A
two
century of
continents.
independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
They'll never see us
coming.
Joyce is like Persona 5. I'm just like
crystals.
Iron Man 5 rings. They'll never see me coming. You can see what end of the spectrums we are in fandoms.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
Alright, dragon themed, I guess.
The Republican army march into Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
We're gonna hit that exposed, baby.
Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
As a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
So we're going home to destroy the mother crystal there.
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
Does it show us anything about him? The Seven High Houses, it does. Yeah, Seven High Houses. The highest noble houses of Old Rosaria, of which House Rosefeld is the first and foremost. They have their roots in the ruling dynasties of the small independent nations that were united upon the founding of the duchy. The houses had a prominent voice in ducal politics, but it was silenced when the region fell to the empire and Empress Annabella took Rosaria's reigns. Alright, she just ejected them, which probably doesn't make them very happy.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Oh, he's a Nepo baby, cool.
Well,
I mean, he's a lord's son, of course.
He's like, it wasn't all because he was rich. Okay, maybe it was mostly because he was rich and very clever. Going on home. It's funny, I didn't actually see this crystal. We didn't see this crystal prior, yeah. So I don't know if it's new or if it's just something they just didn't bother adding to the map at that point.
It wasn't there.
No.
Or at least it wasn't glowing red before.
Yeah, this is the hunt map, right? This is the Octopus counter is now open. And Moogle was like, Moogle, every time I talked to him, was like, oh, pay patient, Koopa. I'll talk about this later. And I'm like, I want to know now. Yeah, now this is a central point for Alliant reports, patron whispers, and hunting boards. Oh, Spike with Kaev, dude.
For indeed.
But before I do, let's go. Oh, there's some updates in Clive's chamber. There is an update here as well. Let's just do whatever's in order first, then we'll go over the side quest last. Dorgal, what you doing with the?
I don't know. You go first.
Dorgal's just like, try it. Just fucking try it.
Was this your room?
Yes. Missives. A bird by any other name. This is in reference to... Oh. Forgive my insistence on writing you these sealed letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer a two apart. Oh. I'm glad to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. Our cats are fighting. Or should I say Whiteheart? You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at the Phoenix Gate, and here so many years later we find that she has spent her life doing the exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Chill. She was there. Like, I don't know why
No, she wasn't.
No, I meant she was there when we took the bird.
Oh.
That's the joke here. I'm like, you don't have to write me this missive, like we were there. But yeah, I guess that could be something else. And yeah, here's the wall of memories. So there's Oath, and then there's Ambrosia's Tack. This doesn't have... Oh, damn it, there's no exit. It's just,
that wall of memories is going to kill me at the end, isn't it?
Yeah. We're just going to have a wall of memories situation. Nothing new, I don't think, in terms of upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and talk to the smithy.
Like, I swear to God, if that wall of memories becomes the same as, like, Prompto's photographs...
It probably won't. Different guy. Which makes me sad, but you know what? It'd be that way. I can technically upgrade some of these swords if I wanted to, but I don't know why. Let me just double check to see how much 11 bolt is. 11 bolt is 195. Gaia Blade 2, it would be 160. Let's see. Okay, if I have Gaia Blade 1, just hypothetically I increase it, then Gaia Blade 2.
Yeah, that should do you.
Does it go to Gaia Blade 3? I have two Gaia Blade 2s. Damn it! Okay,
yeah.
It's fine, I'll sell one later.
Anything else?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit on my stuff. Off limits. That means you. Thanks, Karen. This is Karen's place, yeah. And then Geets is trying to be
Those
oh no, never mind.
hurt Martha, did they?
No. It's okay, Geets. Okay, Goots. Previously, he was just like, come to the store to buy yourself potions and other goods. You're like, oh, okay. I should do the side quest. Yeah, let me just do quick updates and then I'll run quick to that one. Hello, Jill. You wanna hang out?
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric. Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little...
An eccentric uncle? Can't wait.
Like, clearly this is uncle on my father's side.
Yeah.
He is a decent man. And I'm willing to go talk
This
to him.
is Vivian Ninetails.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
She just says that, and I don't know if she's hitting on me or she's being facetious. And honestly, I kinda don't care.
Yes, perhaps a little revision might not go amiss.
Past lessons. Oh, what the hell? Oh, right, this is the cutscene. My bad. She talks just about the general situation. More like, so the Blight is like closing in on everything. 5 years ago, the Empire became Empire.
So it's like if you haven't been playing this game for a while,
You
come back here to do a refresher.
Yeah. Moogle. Hello, Nectar. Anyway, Koopa, I've been looking for you.
Nectar.
The matter is this, Koopa.
Bored. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later.
Of course not, Koopa. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help. As long as I need not remind you, Koopa, I am the mightiest of all Koopos. No feet, no forest, or ghoul, or greensword can... I need you to slay them all, Koopa. Kill them all. You got it. You got it, invisible friend.
Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. And perhaps I can.
Thank you, someone who understands me, Koopa. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets and gets posted on the boards. So if there's anything you need to know, Koopa, I'm your Moogle. Yeah, Nectar, tell me about you. Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the Great Continent, Koopa?
I'm sorry, that little...
Of course I didn't, because I've never been. God. You're a funny Koopa. Look at these wings. There's a sword that can carry Moogle across countless leagues of open sea. So there is another continent. They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Koopa. You're a sassy boy. I like you.
I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah, it's precisely what you see before you, Koopa. The Cursebreakers note down the details of a particularly dangerous monster they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties, Koopa. And post their billets here, Koopa, so any stout soul who wishes to do the realm of service might set up slaughter an ungodly horror or two, which is where you come in, Koopa. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
I honest to God love that little Koopa stream.
The Cursebreakers don't just tack up any old rumors on this board, you know. They take great pains to verify every little detail, so don't you go letting all their hard work go to waste, Koopa. Don't you let me, them down. I forgot, I should give him an accent. Did you say the Cursebreakers give them every billet a rank of riskiness, Koopa? From this could kill you with a single swipe to a 7-nation army couldn't scratch this thing's skin. But I'm sure you'll be fine, Koopa. Well, not sure, but that's one risk I'm willing to take.
Oh, God.
Some of you may die, but that is a risk I am willing to take. Thanks, Koopa. Okay.
Oh my God. That picture. Look
Angel
at the
of
picture
Death, a traitor coming by the way of Caer Norvent, met this with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction. So this is in Clairview, Sembrec. Then there is a Belphegor in Eastpool, or Broken Hill, Rosaria. We might bump into that one on our way, actually. We can speak to Otto.
A ship to carry you there. Drake's breath might as well be on the moon.
The moon.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
It's a gift depot, or like kind of like a mailing post office, I guess. She's your patron agent. Yeah, my Patreon agent.
Words are immortal.
They live on in others, and in the words of are your own, so too will you. Do you know who told me that? It was Jara in our last session before Titan came. It stayed with me ever since her passing and inspired me to be who I am today. I imagine we survivors all have stories like that, someone who remains with us even though they're gone.
Business is busy.
On top of my regular duties here at the Whisper, Otto has piled countless of other tasks, from transcribing, sorting Stolas reports, to penning needless missives. Not that I'm complaining, mind. I enjoy writing. I have ever since I've learned my letters from Jara back in the old hideaway. She was a teacher, yeah. I don't claim to have been his best student, though. That honor goes to Chalet. Still, I think Jara would be proud of me too. Were he with us today? Oh, is he the botanist? Is this the girl we saved?
I don't remember.
Hold on.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Completing side quests will earn renown. Talk of the tea house. Your merry band of outlaws of dashing deeds and daring do are all talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered several items of
Better
worth.
lady talk of the ladies of the court.
Got some daring do in my pants. I'll accept that donation.
You earned this.
I have 55 renown, so I only have so much. Okay, or no, I needed a certain rank of renown. Okay. Our order is built one of pride. That does not mean we're too proud to give thanks, where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. Blood axes.
Here you are.
Okay, cool. Neat.
So as you do hunts.
Or side quests, yeah.
How are you doing?
Oh, so much has happened since that night. Feels like a lifetime ago, but we'll never know. We'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martel. Oh, Kenneth didn't make it, bro. Martel, and they're still with us in our hearts. And Sid, when I found out he was gone, I thought it was it for us. But he's still with us too, and with us and in you. And you took his name and gave us hope when we had none. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, don't be a stranger, eh? A hideaway ain't nothing without its Sid.
Oh, same old.
Same old, innit? Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems you'd be dealing with now, and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back in the old place, so I could just about handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, I need Dee's help to sift through it all. And that's just the sifting. Actual solving of any problems is a whole other headache. Curse breakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck waiting for volunteers to handle the rest. If you ever find yourself at a loose end, well, you know where to come find me. Let's see what any Alliant reports. Nothing.
Seen enough?
Alright, let's do a mad dash to the backyard where the hydroponics lab is. Not hydroponics lab, but the hydroponics is. Oh, this is I wasn't able to come here before. She was Arya was in surgery.
Have laid siege to the Dominion. Very little will be leaving Twinside, including the many medicines distilled there.
So they reference a giant continent outside this literal, the twins, which is the two continents, the two islands. I don't know if we'll ever go there, but it sounds like we might. Ooh, aspiring writer.
They say removing a brand is almost as painful as getting one.
And considering they flay it off your face, yeah, I'd imagine so. If this hideaway turns into an active airship, I will shit my pants, friends. I will get on stream and shitteth my pants. Ooh, there's a book here.
Is that old enough for the sins of Zemeckis?
Book of Sums. So this is a math book. Old farmer Otto keeps both chocobos and antelopes. After 5, his stock fell ill, and he put them in his barn to rest. However, Otto woke to the next morning to discover that a leg eater had found its way into the barn and devoured 3 of the limbs of one of his antelopes. To make certain all remaining legs were accounted for, he did a tally and was satisfied when he counted 13. Question is, how many chocobos were in the barn? That is a complicated... That's a bit more complicated than I imagined. These kids are like, kill me please, I don't want to do this anymore. Where is... this way.
And you say Sid built this place?
Show you here. This way. This kid's probably getting smacked on.
How much water can a flower drink?
About as much as a bothersome boy.
Scandalmonger. Yeah, and this is the little garden that they have kind of right now. There's a bunch of research going on how they can kind of like clean up the dirt, but it's not going well. So they have to import it all. And this gentleman here is operating a still, or a pure water purifier.
This ton here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well...
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Ah, the same tree, damn.
I'd enjoy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. I took it on, you see, after she...
Martell, she was the person to be rescued.
And now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty.
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. You couldn't take them some, could you?
Yeah, why not?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? Here you go. Martell apples, they're called.
Oh. May her legacy live on.
You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
He talks to his plants. Cute. Fruits of her labors. Ah, with an O and no U. Americans. Well, July 4th, I'll let it slide. America. With a severe lack of U's. Alright, let's go ahead. Get some of the apples to the curse breakers, and then we'll head back to join Hawk's Cry Cliff. Oops, sorry, sir. Mind me. Oh crap! Did I accidentally put on the Gaia blade? I did. Right, that's the mission report. I am quickly going to swap my gear out for 11 bolts. The weapon that actually does the most damage. I do like the blockiness of the Gaia blade though. It feels more blade-like, but a little less exotic saber-like. You know, an exotic saber that you'd buy from a night market for like $100. Just saying, you know, the preference. Oh, this girl like is in love with Otto.
There was a time I only had eyes for Otto.
Oh my god, she was just like, Otto is so great. You know, he goes around and he makes everything so cool, and now she's falling in love with Cole.
Like a frightened fawn who's lost his mother. Oh, if only I could shoot an arrow through his heart.
Asta girl, you need to calm your tits.
She's falling in love with everybody. She's like, oh, Nectar, if only we could be together. That's the expectation. All right, there, buddy. Fabian. Put it in your mouth.
Like you could use something to eat.
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
Martell.
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Of course she was. And I'd sort that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might.
These aren't those apples, are they?
There they are.
Proud, and rightly so.
Yeah, she's the girl we saved. And then she died. Ironic. Put it in your mouth.
Here, have a pocket apple.
Here, I like you. Have a cupcake. Here, I like you. Have a cupcake.
Blimey, these take me back. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd have them right from the branch, mate.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass them.
Let's go all the way back. Fetch quests. Oh. I spotted something I didn't before. I see this is the laundry, and this is...
I changed the links in your chambers log.
Goblin coins, perfect. Gotta go back and tell them what I did. Turns out they're dumb apples and Genesis appears. Like, oh, like they've changed a sudden change for the worse. They've turned blue. What could it mean then? Da, 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 da. Like that's fucking. Oh no, not even worse. It's just like a weird. It's like a weird version of Redemption. Redemption. And then we have to fight Genesis.
Did you come through the forge today?
Like secretly the spoony bard is Genesis, and he's like, I have a lovely story I want to call. I think I will call it lacking in intimacy. How about we just call it Loveless? Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. We'll workshop it.
Curse-breakers send their thanks. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me.
Oh.
She put everything into her work. When she died, I named a sapling after her.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive.
I didn't do anything really, but...
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided.
Good lad.
Your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful?
Good old Martel. That's what Quest is all about. Just like a living legacies, right? Martel's apples displayed in cleft chambers. Oh, yeah. Nice little apple arrangement. Speaking of, let's go ahead and see where I'm at with this. Can I finally get rebirth? I can. Rebirth! Sorry. Redemption. And then I'm going to change out Rising Flames with Redemption. That should be fine.
It's got a significantly longer
cooldown time, yeah. I might change it out, but I'd really do like a condition just to kind of clean up a fucking like a mess of people. It's just so much easier. Oh, right. Let's go ahead and continue on to Hawk's Cry Crit. Fucking Loveless. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia.
His eye, singular.
Take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Morph. What is it, boy?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
Yeah, she's
For what?
Crusader. Or what are the guys called?
No, that's who took her captive.
Oh, is it? Yeah, no, it is.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
Oh, what are we gonna learn about Jill?
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
What's a healthy slice of vengeance? We can prepare that. Yeah, she's not
together then.
She's a ward from another kingdom in the Duchy of Rosario. That's what she is, yeah.
Come on.
Come on, Toggle. Bloodlines.
Oh, I love them so much.
Why can't they smoochies already?
You think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
Yes.
Unlikely.
Yeah, more than likely.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories, starting with the village of Amber.
The Miami boys coming in for a potion.
No, my potion! Ah!
How dare you?
All yours, Torgal.
Oh, he went off the cliff. Okay. I'm like, why didn't I die? Why didn't he die? Like, oh.
Cut them off a cliff.
You're finished.
I really do like Deadly Embrace with the bees. Get over here.
Get over here. Torgal just comes in with the fucking pile driver. The Stone Cold Stunner.
I love that Torgal will just like go up to something and like somersault kick them.
I'm just gonna take a look-see around, like what's in the area. What's that? I think that's the other enemy we're trying to look for, but wanna fight it yet? Hell yeah, I wanna fight it. No fall damage.
Now, Torgal!
Torgal, kill! Alright, there's a special monster on the other side of this cliff that I want to punch. Ooh, another wyvern, okay.
Well, it's taking a nap.
Yeah, but I don't care. Fire!
Give me thunder!
Too slow.
Thanks, boy. All yours, Torgal.
I am fucking this up. Oh, come on.
To me, boy.
Alright, now that I see how long the cooldown is for that particular spell, I might as well go ahead and equip something else. Wicked Wheel, damaged by ignition, gouged by 50%. I don't think I'll need that one. Let's go ahead and replace that with Breath of Fire. There's a Black Panther you can control in DMZV, and they have the same spin moveset. Yeah, that you're definitely seeing a lot of the DMC nods here in this game. Let me go ahead and just quickly pop a potion. I got a lot of spare. Let me annihilate these birds. Give me a minute here, would you? Wait, you run off?
Yes, around the rock.
can I stack on this bad boy? A lot? Only 3. All right. I thought I could like, infinitely stack as long as I was just like, I basically beat him with like 1,000,000 of them and then just go in for an attack and just like devastate. And I'm like, nah, maybe not. Go ahead and move over here. Jubbos. People.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Black Knight's doing some stupid shit.
Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
It's a war crime. You can't punish the whole people for the for the sins of a few. It's a war crime.
Shields having a village this small. There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Sounds like they're just fucking around with people.
Something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first.
What are you doing here, my friend? Blade. We already have one of those. Ooh, Cobalt Assholes. Increases limit break generation. Nothing of great import, unfortunately.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Ah, you little rat. I know the first person I'm letting fall off a cliff.
Think you could take on the Empire? What with their 100 full legions?
We're going hunting for outlaws.
How'd you like that, boy?
Tacos. Checking out some of these houses.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
Steel silk. And let's see here. Whom else may we speak to? Here.
More left to join the garrison this very morn.
Yeah, they're pulling levies.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
The problem is when you pull levies is that you pull from your peasantry, and you still need them to actually farm at the end of the day.
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Man, this whole place is full of rats. Y'all are rats.
Firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to
They're doing what they can to survive, though.
Yeah, no. Still, I'm just like...
Because it's like, they won't punish you. They'll punish the people that you love.
Greetings,
That's
friend.
so much worse.
We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least...
A little harsh.
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone
That is so not true.
Call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
Yeah, for how long,
This
right?
village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way.
All right, bye. Torgo's like, wait up.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Your mother's crazy. She's gonna show them nothing.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Joshua?
Well, I would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
I think you talk about other firebrands. Like the only noticeable firebrand that we know of, the most notable one, is Joshua. Alright.
And he's generally been making himself very scarce.
Yeah, he's not super big on making noise right now. There's a big section here that I missed out. I'm gonna go run ahead. Actually, I can bring a chocobo, make this things a little bit quicker.
Ambrosia just travels the world.
Yep. Yeah. Oopsie doodles.
I can walk from here.
What do you mean? Another one? Oh, that's a fucking cliff phase. My bad. That's why she's like, no. No. We're gonna have to rethink that.
Maybe it's because you're technically within the
City bounds,
walls.
yeah. Or the town city area. Is it porkers? Oh no, they're burbs. Let me quickly look around, grab some things before I run to my main objective. Alright, come on, whale. Come on, girl. Do you hear that? It's cute. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, beep ba da boo da bee da beep ba boop ski beep 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 ba ba da boop boop boo. See around here maybe. Gloom Widows, a Death Blossom, but nothing of note. Black Shields.
You deserve a rest.
Bye. Just like fucking baseball.
That punt, I swear to God.
Punt to baseball swing. Love it. See here, what else we go? So they're wyvern in the distance.
It's over. Ogle, kill!
Wyvern up here, usually guarding a lovely stack of gold or something. Damn it.
Nice try.
Oops, wrong one. I'm so used to using the other one. Still getting used to it. Alright, seems to be pretty good. A whole lot. Oh, there's just another way to get there. Okay. I was taking a long route for no reason.
You went all the way around?
Yeah, it's just another circle around. Through Shallop Rock. Okay, it's just another way. I've got a bird. So I'm gonna go ahead and just
let's go.
Take this route that I have now, and then I'll maybe take a venture through the bridge later. Or maybe I lied. There's a bridge that's supposed to take me to where I need to go.
Stop them!
Thanks, Cal.
Yeah, screw you in particular. That's the job. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Get over here. Seems like that's a pretty good combination so far. Just a little bit of practice. Basically, you fight more mobs and collect a couple items in the northern route. Alright, I mean, I can go retrace that route later if I want to, but... nothing crazy. Ooh, what's this?
Blood, Clive.
Blood. I didn't do it.
And still wet.
This is wet, and this is wet, and this is wet.
Why is everything bloody in here? Ow.
You were told to stay in your homes.
You were told to stay away. Promise to stay away. I lied.
And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Do yourself a favor and throw yourself in the river right now.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Regalia.
Ready for this? Fire!
Ogle, kill!
Oof, right in the groin.
I'm done with you. Where you going, buddy? I'm done with you. Where you going? I'll have to remind myself to go to the alternative route just to kind of like pick up whatever I've missed. I don't think it's anything important, but spoils.
Keep one alive to interrogate.
We can do this the easy way and the hard way.
To the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Hurry up and die already.
Then we hurry.
But first, just want to make sure we got everything down this. So this is a pathway down there. Hurry, but like, you know, hurry, you know?
A treasure. It sparkles.
Oh my god, it's an elaborate trap. I should have known. Yeah, spooter trap. Is it worth it? I don't know. I beat the shit out of some spiders, so kind of worth it.
Like 14 gil.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess.
Thanks, I guess. Yeah. Let me do a quick little whoop. I wonder if I can drift with this guy. Can I drift?
Oh.
Can I like?
What? Peck them to death?
Like jump off my bird?
Dismount.
Yeah, but I have to hold it, right? And then
you deserve a rest.
Like, I have to come off of it. Can I not just jump off the mount?
No. I'm sorry, Claude, but you're cool, but you're not that cool.
I'm pretty sure I'm that cool. Can someone verify that in fact I am that cool? Over here, boy. That's about it. I don't think I need to go for any further than that. Oh, there's a lovely little cliff face here. That's really neat. Okay, it's a being sidetracked. It's a nice path that I neglected to take. All right, let's just call it that and head over. This way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a method of me being able to fly off and attack somebody. And that's the bridge to Martha's Rest, I think. So, okay, I gotta get off, I guess. Good girl. Oops. Open the door, a la Aragorn style. What is it, Torgal? Boy.
Find something, boy.
Ooh, that's not a good smell.
Oh, found her.
Okay, wow. Okay, they weighed up like straight out like 300 of that shit.
Rated M.
They're really pumping out that mature rating, folks.
We were all branded.
Yeah. Again, that's what their whole thing is, calling branded, right?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
Crazy bitch. That's why.
I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive. I knew she hated me, but God.
I knew she was a bitch, but I didn't know she was this much of a bitch, right? You know what I mean? I think she was a crazy bitch, you know the difference.
Madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
The bridge is still up, so there's no easy shortcut, unfortunately. Branded as well? No, he wasn't branded either. He was just a villager. They carry crystals, right? Branded don't need them. Or bearers don't need them. giving me like Ghost of Tsushima vibes right now. Goblin coins. Is it worth seeing if I can put down the bridge? Maybe. That I can do it by myself.
It's pretty linear. Probably
Yeah, it'll probably lower when they decide to come over it. All right. In that case, I will. Can I summon a bird? No, I'm in the area. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely drinking that haterade.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with her, honestly. Is it because she's super bitter? Is it because she's literally going insane from all the inbreeding? I don't know if I can know.
Digging into that bigotry.
Yeah, she's like, I just want to be accepted by all my new Imperial friends, so I'm just using every fucking thing I can to please them by murdering anybody and everybody they want me to.
Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
I got someone I want. There we go.
Make it look easy.
Yeah. We'll not take the beaten bath because we're cool. Oop, what's this? This is a bracing, what's it called? A seawall. Anything else here? These villagers can tell me what's up?
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you?
Did?
Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, that was a very obviously violent encounter. They're just planning to just forget about. In honor of the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosario.
They tell us there's a curfew with everything.
White Sands this way.
There's a passage back to our homes.
We won't survive another night.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
Yeah, so they're all stuck out here starving to death because they can't get home.
How am I to sell my wares if they won't let us into the cup?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, they're all the trade has stopped. They didn't tell them anything. They're not feeding them anything, so they're just stuck here starving to death.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
We'll just walk this path and see what we can figure out. Oops. Devil crabs, who knew? Fire! There we go. Oh, more crabs. crabs. All right, neat. You're dead. And you're dead. Wait. Oh my god, there's more crabs. So many crabs. I took a whole damn beach. She's so obsessed with her pureness. Okay. So she's just a racist. Okay, fair, fair, fair.
Get him.
It seems like we're doing fine here. Not much except for that little beach. We're coming up to Port Isolde. It's a nice looking town.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
What happened? Looks fine. Or did they just lock it up and now it's like literally dead? Let's see here. Silken Strand, Lazarus, I think it's called. She called it.
We should start with the main gate and see what that gets us.
Gate. Okay, main gate first. They want me to go there first before I start poking around the other areas. In that case...
You're finished! Mogul, kill! Now, Mogul!
Check out the beach real quick.
Beach episode!
Beach episode. Fire!
Mogul, kill! Finished.
I see some crabs in the dirt. Huh? They're just sleepy peepees. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. All right. I guess I'll leave those crabs alone then.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
A bunch of refugees. All tied up at the gate. Because no one's letting them in.
Lass! My children are starving! Have mercy. Voice-riddled dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Good enough for
Fuck off. And the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said...
Oh, that's a riot.
To your stars. Cut you down where you stand. Just try it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
May I suggest we ham-hand it?
I mean, we've proven that we can kill a handful of blackguards themselves.
Pretty handedly, yeah.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
So this, structure looks abandoned.
Do you think it's safe?
Not at all.
I mean, if it was safe, people would be there. I expect there'd be a lot of wildlife to be in there. Blacklight burns. Black lights.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Yeah, the only firebrand we know of note, again, is Joshua. So it might be that he's what they're looking for. But last time Joshua was like going through the blighted territory, so I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Keep looking then.
Let's see if we can get into the town, and then we'll call it quits, hopefully before midnight. That's the plan. And then we'll pick up again here tomorrow, same time. To Lattimer's district. Nope, sealed up.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
It's all fenced off. Hop skippy here? Can't. Fenced off.
Not abandoned then.
Oh, footpads. Yeah. Oh, they have faces though. That's kind of unique.
We'll show ourselves out.
Uh-oh. Yeah, usually they don't have faces, so it's kind of interesting to see them. Hey, just passing through.
Why not?
I see we cannot negotiate. You know what? Fire! Blare! That was easy. Ignition. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. Some gill bugs. Cool, I guess.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Oh my god, is it?
Perhaps it's time you joined him.
Fire! Oh my god, is it the nerds?
Phoenix. It can't be.
I thought we incinerated these dudes.
Died.
Yeah, he was with us in the fight. We healed him. Like Joshua was healing him, right?
No, that was his friend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these are all Rosarian guards.
My lord, I knew.
And I just murdered a handful of them.
Naught to fear from.
Awkward.
Founder, it really is you.
Awkward. Just killed 8 of your men.
So wait.
You gonna kiss or?
We can speak inside.
So I guess all the remnants are holding out inside these abandoned areas, I guess. Okay, they're alive. So we had the foresight to injure them and knock them out, not brutally murder them. Good, good, good.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
Sorry I killed your friends. Ooh.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
That she's your aunt / mother.
Hatred for bearers was no secret, but She wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only
Oh
seems...
shit, I have a new half-sibling.
Yeah.
As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Placing Joshua.
Wait, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Damn, you've got the old...
We.
Make ready.
The old guard uniform. 18 years, not bad.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Fighting.
Murder. You know, we'll solve more murder. This murder. More murder. Preemptive murdering.
I've witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
11:15, 11:12. We can continue this and probably finish this section off, maybe.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Speak with Wad.
Hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily.
Yeah, totally on purpose. It's just Check Ash. There is a merchant here.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
Nothing new here, unfortunately. Desert Rose, that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna buy like what? Let's see here. Let's buy 10 Desert Roses. I have no idea what they are, but I want them. As for potions and everything, we are solid.
It's been an honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Oldhead have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
I'm still chuffed with the fact they have that weird neck guard. Like, why?
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
Nothing to prevent them from having their
throat slit.
Slit.
Shields.
And so we shall.
Love's got a little kitchen knife in the back. just for neck slitting. Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind in the hideaway. So Wade will probably join the hideaway at some point, maybe? I don't know.
We'll keep them from the...
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Is he riding a chocobo? Yeah! We've got an accompaniment of chocobos. Good stuff. Go. Some people are fleeing. What are they saying?
Look at me sideways. How was the Black Shields?
What are they saying?
Come along now. We'll find another bridge.
People are just deciding to disperse. There's just no way.
Bastard, lucky I didn't have my axe.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Let's get out there, the map. So I said, why not just kill a couple of them?
Now, I told you. We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here.
Fuck, keep doing that.
Swords, we swear.
Press circle to confirm. Thank you. Oh my god. Keep canceling out. Where are you? Observe the flame, bitch. Fuck you in particular.
Bloody hell. Reinforcements from the far bank!
Oh, hello. Oh my god, they brought friends. Get rid of these guys first. Come here, bring your pretty face over.
More dragons.
Oh god, gotta finish one off. I gotta finish this one off as fast as possible.
Taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
What should be done? Oh, little dragons. I thought they were like a main concern. My bad. Where are you? Morph. Boink. Just airbud. Just airbuds over.
Ooh, Dragoon.
Noble stand.
Oh, Blackguard Dragoon. Fancy motherfucker.
Misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
What?
Dire need of cleansing.
What? Actually. You are a fancy fucker. come on. I'm trying to like read this guy and it's not working.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
I can do that.
Actually, let me just take care of these guys first. I got him. Oh, come on, really? Come on, really?
That's better. You're a fine hound. Nice try.
Bring that pretty face to my blade. I was trying to like dip and dodge, and then I kept getting hit, and I'm like, "Fuck it, fuck this noise."
Go in.
I'm just gonna get in the box and like just do the damage. Pretty nice stuff. Cool, I guess. Yes, Georgie is indicating that it is in fact time for bed
I don't
soon.
see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did.
All according to plan.
Bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord.
He's got a little ahead of himself.
This will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarians stand.
All of a sudden, someone just like beheads him. Like, no! Why does every good person just get beheaded?
You know, the way he looks like now...
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Wade?
Reminds me of Jonathan in college.
Look at the messy mop. Black or white. Black or white. Ash and meteorite. Thanks, I guess.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians.
Hey,
Hey, new badge.
New badge.
We'll know where your loyalties lie.
The burnt blade from Wad. Wade?
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
I will bury them.
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Oh, that's the other guy, yeah.
Or the Lord Commander.
Yeah, funny story.
So wait.
I might have incinerated them in a
I know.
vicious icon episode, but we'll talk about that later. We'll just avoid that fact. Ooh, port is sold. The Imperial Province of Rosaria. Do we get to see Mother Dearest? Ooh, those are behemoth corns, aren't they?
How accommodating. Do you really think
Is that a
we are who we say we are?
panther? Or is it a curl?
Not a chance.
So very, very heavy footsteps. Is Lord Byron a heavy-set man?
Yes, my uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Lord Byron a chunky man? He's fine. He brought a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Insurance. Yes, that's right.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
I guess we fight.
I mean, also, I'm wearing your brother's clothes. And
Yeah. It's like, let me just... What the? Oh, is he posing?
Mock me.
Yeah, he's posing.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot.
oh, things he did as a child.
Yeah, things that he would only know.
In holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
He's gonna flash back to this young boy. Yeah, good old 16-year-old Clive. 16, 15? Yeah.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
There you go.
Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Yeah, here he thought, like, his niece and his brothers had all died. Yeah.
The twins.
So his nephew and his brothers have all died.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
It's a little bit of an important situation right now.
The tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The fine china, sir. Yes, sir.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Put me in a bad situation here.
Greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford? Fetch me my...
He's having the time of his life.
Yeah, Rutherford's just like, oh god.
It'll be fun.
He's in one of his moods.
Kind man, if a bit eclectic.
Yeah. Let's enjoy a good show. I'm the cool uncle now. Byron is a fun man. He is. He's just playing his part for now until, you know, as much as he can do, really.
I'm just surprised how rumors don't fly around that Clive Rossfield is alive.
She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space.
Well, part of it might be they don't want to say it because that would threaten the duchy.
Something on your mind?
But it takes only one person.
Yeah, but
and it's always the help.
Yeah, but there's like, you know,
monsters.
Violent retribution tends to be a pretty good way to shut people up.
The Iron Kingdom. I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me,
started hurting people.
They turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you.
Yeah.
Just as you stood with me.
Yeah, you will. Kiss her. She needs it.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Damn, they're really holding out on us right now. She's like, as soon as I stop being a monster, we can do smoochy stuff. Yeah.
Oh, the slow burn. Oh my god.
Will they, won't they? Will it be too late when they do? Gah. Yeah, we're gonna go stop into the hideaway really quick. If there's a cutscene, it's a cutscene. If there's not, and then we'll call it a night, and then we'll be back here tomorrow. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Alright, we will pop a save and then go into this tomorrow. Thank you for joining us here on the Daring Player Squad channel. It is July 4th still. So for those of you Americans celebrating your Independence Day, go ahead and do so. Enjoy, and happy Independence Day. Tomorrow's usually a free day, but since I am out of a job and have a lot of free time at the moment, we will be playing more Final Fantasy 16, so watch out for that. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram. I don't know if it's worth Twitter anymore because Twitter is fucking going through a fucking phase. And then you can also hit us up on Discord at the end if you want to hit us up offline. We have a Final Fantasy 16 spoiler channel, so if you've already played ahead, you can go there and start talking it up with the rest of the folk. Yeah, without further ado, I'm tired, so I'm gonna stop for now, and we will see you tomorrow. My name's Rashi, Daring Player Squad channel. See you tomorrow. Bye!